Things have gotten spicy. Big shift, bigger headlines. Podcast powerhouse Joe Rogan has unleashed a series of criticisms aimed at Donald Trump and his allies, from media controversy to the Epstein case, immigration, and even Trump's time on social media. Emery, these comments are sparking a huge reaction. What's going on here?
Well, Jordan, let's start with Rogan's most surprising stance, defending Jimmy Kimmel's right to stay on air. He called out conservatives who supported Kimmel's suspension after that controversial monologue. Rogan's words were sharp. He said, quote, "You are crazy for backing government or affiliate pressure on media figures you dislike." His warning? If you cheer on censorship today, it's only a matter of time before that same machinery is used against your own side.
That's a big statement. Emery, why is Rogan, who's often identified with libertarian or conservative audiences, drawing a line here?
Because, as he put it, free speech is a principle, not a tactic. Rogan sees it as a slippery slope. You silence a late-night comedian today, you justify silencing podcasters or news outlets tomorrow. And that resonates with millions of his listeners who fear expanding government power over media.
Let's move to the second bombshell. Emery, Rogan also invoked the Epstein case and took direct aim at Trump's administration. What did he actually say?
Rogan accused officials in Trump's orbit of gaslighting the public about what's really being disclosed. He argued that both major parties, including Trump's appointees, haven't been transparent about Epstein's network or the handling of evidence. Rogan's frustration is that the public is still in the dark years after Epstein's arrest and death, and he blames that partly on a culture of secrecy in Washington.
Those are fighting words. And it's interesting because Trump has publicly distanced himself from Epstein in the past. But Rogan's point seems broader. He's lumping in the system as a whole.
Exactly. He's telling his audience not to assume their political heroes are clean just because they're on their team. And that hits hard with his millions of subscribers who've grown skeptical of institutions.
Next topic, immigration. Rogan actually broke with Trump here too, right?
He did. Rogan condemned large-scale deportation sweeps as, quote, horrific, especially when innocent people get caught up. He said enforcement should focus narrowly on criminals, not families or legal residents swept by mistake. This is a big divergence from Trump's campaign rhetoric about mass deportations. Rogan framed it as a human rights issue rather than just a border security issue.
And how are people reacting?
It's mixed. Some conservatives are saying Rogan is going soft. Others are praising him for consistency. Immigration is an emotional topic, and hearing the world's biggest podcaster criticize both the left and the right keeps it in the spotlight.
Finally, Rogan's most viral soundbite. Emery, he flat out questioned how Trump finds time to post on Truth Social. Quote, "How do you have time while you're running the world to be tweeting that you don't like talk show hosts? What's the context?"
Rogan was reacting to a string of Truth Social posts where Trump attacked late-night hosts and critics. Rogan's point was about priorities. If you're presenting yourself as the leader of the free world, maybe don't spend so much time venting online. He wasn't just trolling, he was making a case about focus, discipline, and optics.
And that one line went everywhere. TikTok, X, Instagram Reels. Millions of views in hours. People are debating whether it's a fair criticism or just celebrity sniping.
Right, and it ties back to the larger theme of accountability. Rogan's not running for office, but he's shaping discourse by asking the kind of blunt questions that many in mainstream media shy away from.
So, to recap, Rogan defends Kimmel's right to speak even when it offends conservatives, calls out government secrecy over Epstein, breaks with Trump on immigration, and questions Trump's time on Truth Social. 4 huge flashpoints. Emery, what's your takeaway?
Jordan, my takeaway is that Rogan is positioning himself as a populist outsider, skeptical of both parties, skeptical of government power, and willing to call out Trump when he thinks Trump's wrong. That resonates with a huge slice of Americans who feel politically homeless.
What do you think? Is Rogan being brave or just stirring the pot? Comment below, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to US Daily News Brief for clear, fast updates you won't get anywhere else.